Let me get into the bush. Okay. Hold on. Hopefully things are working correctly. We'll never know. If I can actually open the live stream, that would be good though. There we go. Okay. Hopefully things are working right. Okay. All right. Help. Hi. Hello. Hello, people who are joining. Hello, hello. It's been like, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something since I last streamed, something like that. It's been a small minute. Ooh, what mutations do I take on Dilo? Probably nocturnal gastrocongenital, maybe? I'll start with nocturnal. That seems like a good idea. It's, I don't think I've played Dilo since the last video I made on it. Which was, like, 7 or 8 months ago. So bear with me as I try and remember how to play this thing. What servers do I play? I mostly play on Meta's Den. Because it's no mix packing and generally you don't find cheaters on there, which I prefer. I used to play, most of my videos are recorded on officials, but recently I've been playing unofficials because the hacker problem has gotten very annoying. Once you're faster in the day, so you're not useless when called out. I got the one that makes you faster at night. I figured that might be better because Dai was really good at night, and I don't think I really... As long as I'm solo, I probably want to just hunt at night anyways. I probably don't really want to hunt during daytime. Well, solo at least. I also went for like a mostly dark skin. Just slightly better nighttime camouflage, you know? But I haven't played Dai in so long. I mean, it's not like the hardest playable. You kind of just left click something and then run away. But, yeah. As long as I can find a group, I think I'll be okay. Is Trosh gonna be playing? I think he's at work. Unfortunately. Am I going to post a long form video soon? I missed them. Okay, I'll let you know what's going on. So, yes, long form video should be coming soon. I'll talk about it a little bit, I guess. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. Basically, I have a long form video that's almost fully done. The one thing that's holding it up, and the reason I haven't posted it yet, is we're currently working on the intro for it, which normally takes a while, and the rendering time on the intro is quite long because we're using a different strategy, which looks great. Like visually, it looks great, but the amount of time it takes to render things is a lot. So hopefully we'll have a video out in like, oh, I don't even want to give a timeline to be honest, but soon. Know that there is one that is like sitting on my hard drive, like basically fully edited minus an intro and a couple of other things we want to throw in on there. So hopefully soon there will be a video out. I definitely want this video out. I haven't posted anything in so long. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going the right way. I don't want to end up on the cliff. One thing I do appreciate about GV Dilo is it's actually kind of fast. Faster than GV Sarah, at least. think the one thing I'm gonna have to watch out for is Carnos and maybe cliffs like that. Okay, maybe I should stop sprinting in the middle of the woods. I kind of need food, so I'll probably keep doing it. Okay, we're by the ocean. I kind of took the wrong way. I went too far south. I should have gone a little bit more to my west. Or east, actually. But it's fine. I can navigate from here well enough. It's just whether or not I'm going to starve to death. Thanks, Septic. Can't wait. Yeah, no, I'm really excited too. Like it's been such a long time since I've made anything. I'm super excited to like actually have another video out. It's a really long video too, by the way. It's the second longest video I've ever made, if that gives you a time frame. So it'll be worth the wait, I hope. Can I get up here? I can. Okay, good. Ooh, okay. I'm really hoping there's food in South Plains. If there's nothing here, I might starve to death, to be honest. I can check Bush Plains too, but I'm not liking the current state of things. That's a stego. There is just nothing in the area, huh? And there's nothing over here. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. Otherwise I might have to run into Bush Plains, which is not as consistent. And there's a stego over there, actually. I just saw him on the other side of the water. Eat the trees? I would love to. Oh no, that's a trike. That's not even a stego. Oh, that's like 5 Ceratos trying to kill a stego up there. That stego's not full grown. That's probably where all the food went. Man, if I was on Cerato, I'd try and help him. They're gonna be out of luck given where that stego is, though. Where's this food? It's a taco. Not gonna give me diet, but it's better than starving to death. That's what, like 5 Ceratos? Because there's one down to the right. It's at least 5. Am I looking to play solo Dilo? Not particularly. I will group up with people if I find them. Dilo is not really meant to be played solo. Help the stego. What am I gonna do against 5 Ceratos? I'm a 15% grown Dilo. I don't think he's fine. He's got it. He's on a rock. He's playing stego. He'll be fine. Moral supports. He doesn't need it. He'll be fine. Finding something that actually gives me diet is It's going to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. What's on my diet anyways? 4... Oh, sea turtles on my diet. I should just go to the ocean. Never mind. I didn't even realize sea turtles on my diet. That's like a good tip for any of you if you're ever starving to death with carnivore as well. For some reason, sea turtles spawn like in mass on the beaches. There's like 100 of them on every beach. It's crazy. So I always just go to the beaches for food. If they don't fix it, that's definitely how I'm gonna grow Rex. Just eating sea turtles on the beach. Is this... Okay, yeah, this is fine. I can walk off this. There we go. What dino am I most excited for? Probably Aloe, if we're talking like the stuff that's coming like somewhat soon. I think Rex is cool, but I think Aloe will be really fun. I think my worry with Rex is that it's like, once it's full grown, it's like good luck catching anything that's not like Stego or Trike. And the fights... Oh, oh, that's Spore. How much health do I have? 76? Wonder if I can kill this or not. I don't think so. I would love to... Yeah, no, that's just gonna get me killed. I'm gonna just go for sea turtles instead. Yeah, no, I think Aloe is probably what I'm most excited for in terms of like upcoming dinos to play. Aloe will be very fun. But other than that, like, I'm excited for the other Apexes. I think once there's like a good roster of Apexes, it's like I'll be more fun. So it'll be more fun to play Apex, I guess is what I'm saying. So when stuff like Shant and Giga and Spino are in the game, it'll be more fun. Fulgrim Rex is only going to die from starvation or massive groups of Apexes. That is definitely not true, in my opinion. I think Rex could totally lose a 1v1 against a Trike or a Stego if they play it badly. Trike and Stego do so much damage. How many Rex can a server even feasibly support before it's just a full server starvation? That's a good question. Not something I can answer either. Is there nothing out here either? Man, that boar did a number on me. I'm actually bleeding. Looks like a crab. Oh, if crabs on my diet at all. Do I have crab? I do not. Well, I'll just run on the beach, I guess. You need a critical mass amount of dinos to even support one Rex, right? I would... ideally, yes. You would want like a critical mass of dinos to support a Rex. Is that... I don't know if that's rotting. I don't think... Oh, no, that is rotting. It's got a bone signal. Well, it's... No bother, I'll just eat this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think my big thing right now is it's not hard to survive off of AI right now. Because you can do things like this, where you just go to the beach and kill sea turtles, and I think Rex has sea turtles on its diet too. So I think right now it could probably feasibly live off of AI. But I guess if everyone is doing that, then it'd probably get a little more difficult. I don't really know. There's Gastros here too, so that's nice. Well, it is time to sit in a corner and wait for my food to go back down. Perfect. Yeah, beaches are great. They're super easy to grow with. Have I played Rex for Owl and Unofficials? I haven't. I messed around with Rex for like 15 minutes once. But honestly, like it's in such a prototype phase with how it is released on those unofficials right now that it's not something I would ever look at investing like significant time into just because they're very buggy. What's one thing that confuses you with the play as a dino community? Oh, there's a couple of things that confuse me. I think one thing that always jumps to mind with like the community in these games is like when people die, a lot of the time people are like offended that they died. Like the other person shouldn't have killed them. And I feel like in every other survival game I've ever played, it's always like that's kind of the expectation. But for some reason with like the dino survival games, it's not. Where'd the gastros go? Oh, there we go. I got a full-grown Rex at Landslide Lake. It's the best spot for now, in my opinion, for AI density. Where is Landslide Lake? I probably know where that is, but I've never heard it called that before. New Pond east of West Axis. Trying to think of where that is. Is it like the little tiny one? Where did my turtle go? New Pond east of West Axis. I'm trying to think of where that is. I know where West Axis is. I'm trying to think of what east. Just need to make sure what I eat isn't rotten. $94. Okay, I can get a little more. Well, this will be much better than yesterday's growing. I was growing a Serato yesterday, which I then died on, but spent like 3 hours running around with like no food and no diets and not growing. It's very sad. I think that is, yeah, it's pretty full now. 20%. What is that? Is it a Herrera? It might be a Herrera. It's bigger than me. It is a Herrera. Okay, that's not gonna work. Become a cannibalistic Dilo would be funny. That would require me to find other Dilos, which I don't think I'm gonna see any out here. But also, I don't like being a cannibal if I can help it. I'll do it on Sarah. But if I'm not, like, playing a cannibalistic species, then I don't typically cannibalize unless I need to. Which has only happened a few times. Okay, maybe I should go back and kill that boar so I can get dots as well. And grab a gastrolith before I go. You need to get the mutation. I also don't really want a bright white skin. That's going to make it really difficult being the Night Hunter. Then I feel like you're just asking to get killed if you have the cannibal mutation skin. It's cool. But, anytime I see that skin, which isn't often, I haven't seen it that many times. But anytime I do see it, I'm like, okay, that person needs to die. My left? Oh, it's a chicken. Is chicken on my diet? No, it is. Probably not going to give me anything, but... Okay, that actually gave me more than I thought. I have a good one speed for him. Thank you for stopping by. There's water right here, isn't there? I keep thinking I'm hearing stuff. I'm always so paranoid playing solo. It's right between the two bridges? Two bridges. And West Rail. I'm trying to think of which two bridges in West Rail. Because I don't know if a bridge in West Rail. I feel like Rex would just starve to death. Honestly, it's too big. I feel like if you don't know what you're doing, you'll starve to death on Rex. But if you do, it's probably not going to be that hard to sustain unless they change how AI spawns currently. Current AI spawns are really reliable on the coast. Okay, I really want to see... I might go back to South Plains and see if those Cerrados have killed anything and I can maybe steal stuff from them. Staying on my diet? It is not. Okay. Is it fine if I talk about the other Dinosaur game EGS updates? I don't care. You could talk about whatever. I do not mind. Patrol zone's north. Not that it really matters. I wish patrol zones mattered a little bit more for carnivores. I just feel like I ignore them so often. It's rather quiet too, huh? Oh, this is not where I thought I was. Let me go further this way. I really need to find a group. I feel like Dilo alone can't do too much by itself. At least not me. I'm not good enough at this thing. Fast am I? Okay, I can run away from Cerrados if I need to. Just started the iRace and been watching your videos for help. But I still can never find food as carnivore. Do you have any tips? No hotspots. Hold Q a lot. And if everything else fails, just go to the nearest coast, because you'll probably find food there. It might not be the right diet, depending on what you're playing. But coasts are generally pretty consistent for food right now. I would say it would help if you told me what you're playing as, because depending on what you're playing as, food might be more consistent on different things, especially between herbivores and carnivores, but even among different carnivores, it can be helpful to know what you're playing. If it helps, I'm a Dilo looking for you. That does help. No, I played 2 Cerrado lives yesterday. Oh, there's Carnos. Actually, I heard Die was in Westeros, so I'll head that way. When am I going to post again? Whenever I am done with the intro. Or I should say we, because Josh is working on it. Whenever we are done with the intro, the video will be up. Which could take a week, or it could take a while. Kind of depends on how many issues we run into. I thought Dilo was night. Oh my god, please don't be dead. Okay. My leg didn't break, so that's fine. I'm probably just gonna go down to the beach so that doesn't happen again. Samir's the game sound really low? It is low. I can turn it up. You know what? I'll turn it up unless there's rain. How about that? I think I turned it down last time because there was rain. But now I will turn it up for the stream. I don't know, on my setup, the aisle is always super loud for some reason, so I keep it turned down pretty intentionally, but thankfully I can turn it up a little bit. The good news, I'm really fast at night, so it should be pretty easy to travel. I think the only thing that's going to catch me is probably a Carno. Forget how good Dilo's swim speed is. If I remember right, it's not amazing. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, it's okay. Not incredible, but not awful. I'm debating on whether or not I should one call. Maybe I'll wait until I get Venom to do that. Do you ever feel like the Isle's a ghost town, you can never find any real players? That happens all the time. It does not matter what server you're playing. It does happen. That is kind of just the nature of this game. Part of the reason I kind of like it, though, I think. I feel like not seeing people all the time, 24/7, makes the times that you actually do see people more meaningful. Personal opinion, at least. One call, no balls. I think I'm good. What is that? I think that's an Omni. How big is he? It is an Omni. 206. My question is, can he pin me? If he can't, I'm happy to fight him. His organs would be kind of nice. Where did he go? Is he going towards West Rail? Not West Rail, we're in West Rail. Highlands, I mean. He might have gone towards J Sector. Hmm. Man, he really did just disappear on me. He would have Venom yet, so I probably shouldn't fight him, but kind of wanted to anyways. Alright, where is the road that will take me to J Sector? They, like, changed this part of the map very slightly recently. I forget how it's structured now. I think if I just go northeast, I should be able to just run into it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. How fast am I at night? I'm 50. Okay. I think I'm almost faster than Carno. Questionable person, but are you American? I am American. That is why I normally stream on more of an American time zone. Because that is when I am available to do it. Plus, I think most people can probably discern that just based on, like, accent. I don't see in the Omni, but... I'm really excited for them to actually, like, finish those tunnels. I wish they weren't all blocked off, but I get it that they're not finished. I think it'll make the map, like, way more traversable, which is going to be really nice. For some reason, I thought you were from New Zealand. No, I am not. There are a couple creators that are more from Oceania. Oh, server restart in 5? I always play during server restart. Gosh. I think this server resets really quickly, though. Compared to unofficials, at least. Or, sorry, officials. Does anybody... Is that deer? Oh, that's a bunny. Oh, come on. Do I have that on my diet? I don't. Okay, great. I'll probably eat it anyways. Does anybody know what % you get venom at for Dilo? I actually have no idea. Really like to find a board now. Like 35%, around 40, 50? Okay, so some point between 35% and 50%, so I should get it somewhat soon. I feel like I remember it being like roughly 40%. I feel like I trust Redis, given that he's also playing Dilo, but... Consensus is like around 40% if we take the average. I'm just waiting and hoping AI spawns on me before the reset. Yeah, server's decently full. The one problem with resets is all the bodies are going to be wiped. So I'm not going to be able to actually find anything. Did I just hear a goat behind me? Or was that ambience? I want to find the goat before reset. I got like 1 minute. Oh, I hear it. I don't know if deer's on my diet, but I'm gonna do this anyways. Oh my goodness, it's got the moves on me. Is deer on my diet at all? No, I don't think so. Oh no, it's giving me S diet, never mind. Okay, we get a little bit of diet before the reset. Okay. Am I logging? Okay, hopefully I'm logging before it resets. Otherwise my food might get reset, which would be kind of annoying. Oh, no. Okay, I think I got it before. So we're good. By about 10 seconds. Alright, so now it's time to reach out. Are you in college? And if so, what are you studying if you don't mind? I am in college. I started this channel when I was in my undergrad. And I was essentially studying psychology. And now I'm in my master's program. So, because I graduated my undergrad. And I'm studying design. So that is what I'm doing now. But I'm almost done with college. I think I will be done in like 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Let's see, today's the 6th. I'm done on like the 18th. So like 2 weeks. So pretty close. What did you do psychology? Not that you start with it. Psychology I just always found interesting. I don't know, I've always enjoyed like humanities and enjoyed studying it. My specific degree was more like neuroscience based. So I was more studying like kind of why people make decisions and less of like therapy or things like that. I don't know, I've always been like a very like logical person, and I like understanding how other people make decisions, so that's basically what I studied. And then I basically went into design because I was able to essentially translate that interest in like how people interpret stuff and kind of merge it with like something that was more creative and fun, because like I've always like, you know, I've always done like YouTube, I've done like creative stuff as well, so that's always fun too. You can study my CT when I'm done with football. What position in football do you play? And also, do you mean American football or like the other football? I'm a big fan of American football, so I did do a lot of the other football too, though, so I guess I like both, but in terms of watching it, I do watch a lot of American football. It's quite fun. Super into behavior studies, but like how exactly a neuron works makes my neurons not working. Yeah, that's fair. That was definitely the hardest part, and probably good reason why I did not stick with that field. It was very difficult. American football, I should clarify, but mostly linebacker and defensive end. Nice. I used to play safety a lot. But then I stopped playing when I got a little older. My plan on working with Trosh for the Rex video or just going solo? I will likely be playing with Trosh, because I don't think I want to do Rex solo. I play soccer, the other football. Yeah, I played like 14 years of soccer. And I also refereed it for like 5 years or so. But I haven't watched it as much, so I don't like know professional. Server back up. Redis is saying he's in, so I'm assuming it's up. Oh, okay, we are in. Rex solo sounds obnoxiously boring. It sounds boring, but I also think it's going to be really hard because I think playing Rex, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to be a cannibal when it drops because I think there's going to be so many other Rex players, but I genuinely don't think uh, it's going to be easy to survive if you're not a cannibal. So that is why I'm like, I don't think I want to play solo because I think I will die if I play solo. To be honest, um, oh, where does your sheet? Okay, gotcha. Um, I think playing Rex, it's like I could probably survive playing solo, but that would involve me sitting on the beach in a corner hiding for the entire video. So I don't want to do that, so I'm hoping to play duo so there's more action. I think of being ref that the rest of my state are awful. And then you can become a ref and be a good one, hopefully. I was a sideline ref, so I never had too much responsibility, but I think I did a decent job. I hope so. They're gonna be roving rec squads in the server? Yeah, almost certainly. What was the best graphics card for the Isle? I think anything above a 30 series card and you should be okay. But honestly, there is no, like, solid answer for that. Like, okay, actually there is a solid answer. If you want, like, a solid answer, it'd be like a 5090 or whatever the best graphics card on the market is right now. That will be the best graphics card, because that's just how they work. But, in terms of, like, best for your situation, that's a lot harder. I personally run it on a 3080, which has done really well. But we will see if that continues to be the case as the game develops. I don't see anyone, so that's good. I've died running through here so many times just by getting jumped. Is there a reason you cap your frames to 60? I just find it to be more, like, stable and consistent if I cap it to 60. And I don't mind playing on 60 frames. I played on, like, Xbox and a lower end PC for so long that playing at 60 is totally fine for me. What is that? That is a full-grown trike. Well, I will be going around him. Actually, I don't think he is full-grown, but he's big. Must just need a cheapest graphics card that can fit in a laptop. Laptop makes things more difficult. Laptop GPUs are not as good. And bite the trike. I think I'll pass. I think that's another trike on the other side of the lake, though, too. Hit and run the trike. I don't even have venom yet, so I don't think that would work very well. I could hit him, but... Also, I just wouldn't even apply venom because there's a trike and it takes like 35 bites or something. I think I'm just gonna make my way to water access, though. Gonna drink and see if anyone's over there. Heavy on the running? Yeah, exactly. I'd only need, what, like... See, I have 40 bite force. Strike has 8,000 HP or something, probably. If he's a little under full grown. That's a Maya. Bite venom. Should I try it? I could try it anyways. He's not that big. You know what? I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear the other one. We're fighting this one. There's two. Never mind. We're not gonna do this anymore. And there's a Sarah over there. Okay. Alright, well. There's another one. Oh my god, how many are there? Okay, we'll lead them into the Sarah. I'm running away, though. Yeah, I kind of want to see what's going on. Still getting stamina back, so that's good. There's a bunch of Maias. Man, if I had Venom, god, when do I get it? I'm 38%? Mistakes are made. No, there's no mistakes. We're fine. I do very much wish I had Venom. How many Maias is that? 3? I think it's 3 and they're beating up one Sarah. Maybe they'll kill the Sarah and then I can eat him. That would be great. Is Sarah on my diet? No, Carno's on my diet. Well, I don't hear the Sarah anymore. I'm gonna get my stamina back, and then I'm gonna go see if that Sarah died. I think there's a decent chance that he's dead, because that's a couple of Maias. They're not all full-grown, but there's quite a few of them. Someone over there. I can't tell. I think that is one. Might be a bush, actually. Like, I always find myself on this rock when I stream. Okay, there's a Maya. I just can't get knocked over. If I get knocked, I'm probably dead. Last I heard this Serato, he was over here somewhere. Okay, I have Venom now. That's really good. Did nobody die? I'd be really surprised if nobody died. Let's see. I don't see a body. I'm gonna quickly grab Gastro. Should I play as Tenno, Trike, Sarah, Carno later? Don't play Trike. Trike is very boring in my opinion. that Sarah really live? Oh, I thought for sure they would have killed him. Hmm. It's a 10-0. His body might not be showing up yet, percent. But maybe they just didn't kill him. I thought for sure he would have died. I don't know where else he would have gone. What program do you use to edit videos? Combination of things. Mostly Premiere Pro for the main video. For the intros, Photoshop, and Blender mostly for the intros. I've tinkered in After Effects a little bit, but not too much. That's a goat. Wouldn't mind getting that too. Never mind, that's the Maya. I'll wait for them to go past a little bit. What do you mean your intros aren't real footage? No, they're not. They're recreated in Blender. That's why they take forever. It's 4 Mayas. 2 small ones, 2 big ones. It's a taco. Where'd that goat go? Actually, maybe the Serrano died over here somewhere. I feel like I've been lied to. I thought they had cameras back then. No. Not quite. I guess the scarier thought is that the Serrano is still alive. And in a bush somewhere. Which I don't particularly like. That is meat moving around. That's a player. That might be the Serrano. You guys teach yourselves? We did. I've been doing Premiere for almost 8 years. And Trush has been doing Blender for, I think, 3 years now. Well, I'm gonna go to water access. I need the water, and I'm not drinking here. If I can get into a group, I'd love to hunt the Maias. Maya is actually super fun to hunt on Dilo, because you can kind of run away from them super easily. You just spam clones at them. That's the Serrano. He did survive. Good to know. Running into a rock. It's almost nighttime. We're kind of getting there. Best Dilo mutations? I have no idea. I went for Nocturnal and Gastro as my first two. I'll probably use Congenital as my last one. Some people were making an argument for Photosynthetic, which I think is probably not a bad idea either. But I play Dilo like once every 6 months, so... I would not be the person to ask. But I think you can't go wrong with the speed mutations in Gastro and Congenital. I think as long as you have some mixture of those, you're probably doing something right. Gas Congenital's must have, yeah. I think Both those are pretty much required. God, I really don't like being solo in Dilo. Does not feel great. Why is Dilo your favorite dino game? I really like survival games. I was actually saying this to a friend yesterday, but I came to the Isle not actually really for the dinos as much, but mostly just because I really like survival games. And I feel like the Isle is the only dinosaur game I play that like actually captures that survival feeling experience in the way that I want it. Like I've played like Path, for example, and Path is great, but it covers a different audience in my opinion. I want to go back to Highlands. There's more stuff going on there. I don't feel like going all the way out to East Coast. But I think that's why I prefer like the Isle over like Path or East of Bermuda or something. Because those games are a little bit more arcadey and a little bit more like almost MMO focused and not as much like straight survival. I think the Isle's just really good at that. Have I ever tried Green Hell? I have not. I've seen it. No, survival games I've played is like Ark, DayZ. My stamina's low. Shoot. Ark, DayZ, Tarkov, which isn't really a survival game, but close enough. Those types of games, which I've always liked. But Green Hell looks cool. I've not played it. And then I was crying, though. To be fair, I came to the game, like, I first played the game because I like dinosaurs as well. Like, I was a long-term Ark player, which is why I decided to try the game, and now I've just kind of stuck with it because I really like it. Hate for Tarkov? No, I like Tarkov. Tarkov's great. Don't really play anymore, but enjoyed it when I did. Difference between Path of Titan and the Isle? A lot. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. I'm not somebody who's like I've played like 5 hours of Path of Titans. I could not tell you like very well much about that game. But just with how abilities are and graphics and all that, like it's all good. Like I'm not Path is a good game, but it's just not the game I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Like if I was to compare the Isle to any other game, it'd probably be like DayZ. I don't know what I'd compare Path to, but it's a little different. Tarkov was great before the weight update. That's right around when I was playing during the weight update. I haven't played recently. I thought about playing this current the newest wave, but then I saw the changes they made. I was like, yeah, that seems like a bit much. So I didn't end up playing. I'm trying to think of another game I play that I could compare to Path, but I just don't really play those types of games, which is why I don't play Path. My food's kind of low. Where percent am I at? 48. It's not awful. Been playing DayZ and have had some good luck of not dying by a sniper every 3 seconds. Dude, the one time I played like a long-term DayZ run with Trosh, we'd been going for like 3 days, and I sat in a bush. I had a bright red like vest on because I was playing the Molsk, which is a very cold map. So I had a bright like red like ski vest on. And I went to the bathroom, was sitting in a bush. And I came back and I was dead. Because somebody had seen my bright red vest and sniped me. Note, I had not seen a player in 6 hours. But when I went AFK to go to the bathroom, I had died to a sniper. I was so mad. That was like the first time I played. I don't wear bright red vests anymore, even if it's cold. How long have you and Trash been friends? Ooh, that's a good question. Is that AI? That's AI. I'll answer that question in a moment. There we go. How long have we been friends? Let's see. 2019, I think we first met. So like 6 years? We met in high school. So it's been quite a while. We basically had like the same mutual friend who introduced us to each other, who is still one of my very close friends, and then started playing the IO together in 2021, I think. And then started making videos together in 2023. Because I somehow dragged him into this. He just wanted to be able to do stuff in Blender because he thought it was cool. And I was like, oh, we could do, like, fun things. I had to make, like, a few thumbnails for me for a couple different videos for a couple different channels that I've had. And I was like, I kind of want to make, like, IO videos. This game's kind of cool, and I think we can make something cool with it. So then we ended up making IO videos together. Least and most favorite Tarkov map. My least favorite map is Interchange. That map hates me and I hate it. My favorite map would probably be Customs. I don't know, I just memorized that map a lot. Josh always liked Reserve, though, because he was a crackhead and would just run down into the bunkers with, like, a pistol. Well, unlucky. I do like Customs. I think if I had to pick a second map, though, it'd probably be Lighthouse. I played a lot of Lighthouse. I enjoyed going raider hunting and then just stealing loot. And then doing stash runs. Did I play Interchange before the lighting update? I'm not sure. Probably, because I don't remember a lighting update. Why, is it a crime to like Lighthouse? I do enjoy that map. Why do you like Customs so much? The loot is so mid? The loot used to be really good, because I played before they made before they did the thing where stashes weren't, back when I played a lot of Customs, I would play, before they made stashes not, like RNG. So it used to be that every stash was there, so there was always a ton of loot. And you didn't need keys. I mean, unless you wanted to go dorms, but I didn't normally have keys, so... I also wasn't a particularly great Tarkov player, I'll point that out. I liked Scav running on Customs. You're from America, isn't it super late? No, it's only 5:30 for me. So it's not too late at all. Yeah, I wouldn't do many PMC runs on Customs, I'll say that. I would, like, Scav run spam it. In terms of PMC runs, I ran a lot of, like, Labs and Lighthouse. Lighthouse if I didn't have gear, Labs if I did have gear. And we ran a lot of, like, Interchange. Because I always played with a group of friends. But Interchange hates me, I swear. I run into kill us so often on Interchange. Just one-taps me. Scav runs on Reserve were my go-to. I would run, like a Makarov into Reserve, or just to go down to the bunker and see if I could clean somebody up. But yeah, I haven't played Tarkov in a good 2 years or so, so my knowledge on that game is very outdated. But I did enjoy it when I was playing. Never got, like, super far. Because I mostly just played for fun with friends. Didn't like hardcore quests, but a lot of my friends did. I feel like I haven't not found a very good fight. Maybe I need to make my way back south again. It's a full server, so bound to see someone. Actually, yeah. I think I'll go back south. Like 40 million rubles and 54 Bitcoin. You know what I did when I got a ton of money? I had like 11 mil or something. That was like my peak, which I know isn't like that insane, but it was good for me. Because I was only like level 25. I ended up just buying like Violet or something. I think it was Violet that I bought. I bought Violet for like 7 mil or something and then just started running labs. Just to get rid of money. I don't like how that dots diet or lines just popped up. There might be a Dino right there. Is that a... I don't trust that at all. They nerfed Violet so bad now. It used to be really good. Yeah, it was really good when I was playing. Try to watch multiple times your stream is just a black screen. I think that is something on your end, because on my end everything is working right. Is Trash playing with you tonight? I don't think so. I think he has work. And he's probably also working in Blender to try and finish the intro. It was almost guaranteed Bitcoin or LEDX. Yeah, it was great. We just didn't get there very often. Like we'd get there and then die trying to leave. Because labs. And it is so quiet. Look, I saw the 4 Maias. I haven't seen much else since. Drink the trees? I don't need to. My water is not that bad. Do I have hobbies outside of IO in college? Most of my hobbies rely on, like, editing and such, but definitely a lot of sports hobbies for me. I read a lot, too. Ooh. What is that? Is that another Maya? Is there not more of them? I feel like this is the most bait thing ever, but I'm doing it. Really? Did he lag out or something? I'm not sure why he just ran out in the open like that in a straight line. That was interesting. Reading the Big 25. Look, man, I like reading. Reading's nice. Oh, I hike a lot too, actually. That's kind of my other thing. At least when it's not, like, super hot out like it is right now. Oh, I might throw up because I didn't realize I had a full stomach. That was a bit silly of me. I was reading chat and not looking at my screen. What's my favorite book? That's a hard question. I'm a big sci-fi fan. I also read decent bit of fantasy too, but um, favorite book is hard. There's so many good ones. I can tell you a book I really liked was The Martian by Andy Weir. A really good science fiction book. That's a good one. Fantasy side, I really enjoyed Six of Crows. I don't know if any of you have ever even heard about half the things I'm listing. Plugging Pathfinder. Oh yeah, I guess I played D&D and Pathfinder with a group of friends, so I guess that's a hobby as well. Kind of forgot about that one. I forgot Maia's actually on my diet. It feels so strange for Dio to have Maya on its diet. Aragon series and Go. Yeah, I've read both those. Both are good. I'm only 60% grown. God, how long is Dio's growth timer? It's longer than I thought. Kind of waiting to see if anyone tries to steal my Maya body as well. Like the only thing I've seen today has been Maya and Sarah. Do I go for the 3 a.m. stream? Depends on what you need to do in the morning. Which is your favorite dino to hunt? That's situational. Depends on what I'm playing. I guess most time I mostly play Serato. So for Serato, it's really fun to hunt Trike, actually, if they're not sitting in a corner. That fight's really fun. I enjoy hunting Maya on Sarah. Carno's fun. Raptors or Dilos can be fun. I really don't like fighting Tennos. Tennos are the bane of my existence. I can never fight Tenno. As Dilo right now, then what's your favorite to hunt? Dilo, I like fighting Maya. Anything larger is pretty fun because you just hit it and then run away and spam clones and then do the same thing again. I think the least favorite on Dilo would probably be like Carno. Carno's really scary. And kind of just spam charge you to death. Scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at the Isle and how many hours do you have on the Isle? Well, if 5 is average, I think I would say I'm like, I don't know, maybe a 7 or 8. Depends on what I'm playing. If I'm playing an herbivore, I'm like a 5. I'm like dead average or worse on herbivore. If I'm playing like Serato, I'm probably like an 8. If I'm playing another carnivore, if I'm playing Serato or Carno, I'm probably like 8. If I'm playing something else that's a carnivore, I'm probably like 7. I have like 750 hours. So not like a crazy amount, but I have practiced a lot. That looks fun to play, same with Herrera. Herrera can be really fun. But it kind of depends on if you see people or not. That's my biggest issue. Like, when I played it when South Plains was like a crazy hotspot, it was pretty fun. And now I'm not as good at finding people, so it's a little harder. Let's see. 63%? I feel like Dilo doesn't... Well, actually, it's only 700. Can't see anything anymore either. Oh my goodness, this fog is really bad. Is it even night? No, it is night, I guess. Kind of sad how they nerfed the stamina flying one. Yeah, they did that a long time ago. I've seen people like say that it's like really bad, but then I've seen other people say it's not terrible, so I don't know. I don't really play PT very much. I haven't played since Spiro, I don't think. Why do you think they don't release Arima as the official game? I don't know. I would like to, I would like to see that happen, where they actually put Arima as the actual game on the Steam page. I feel like it's good enough as a game to be on there. I feel like Legacy just confuses a lot of new players now. Because I see, like, Arima gameplay, and then they're like, oh, it's the Isle, and then they download the Isle, and it's not Arima, and they're like, what's happening? Not the servers don't even, like, work on Legacy half the time. That doesn't make it any easier. $128? That's not bad. Question, is Legacy worth playing? It can be. It really depends, though. I will probably never play Legacy again. I'll say that. I don't think it's worth playing whenever Arima is a viable option. But if you really want to play as an Apex, like something that's not in the Isle right now, so like Giga, for example, then yeah, it can be fun, but I don't know. I've always found way more frustration playing Legacy, just because of how combat works in that game, and the servers that are available I don't particularly like, so that doesn't help either. But if you think like mix packing is bad in Arima, it's significantly worse in Legacy, in my opinion. It is like accepted and expected to mix pack in large groups in Legacy. And I can see like 5 feet in front of me. I imagine Trike can't see anything. How does mixed packing even work when the carnivores just have to eat their pack? No, they just eat other people. So like what's really common on Legacy is you'll get like a Giga and a Rex and then like 3 Raptors and like an Aloe or something, all mixed packing. And basically they'll like... What happens against that type of group is they'll send the Raptors at you so you can't run away because the Raptors are faster than you. But you also can't like fight them because then the Rex will catch up to you. So it's really difficult. And they don't have to eat each other because they can survive off of AI and killing other people. So it's tough. It can make for a fun challenge, but I don't find the combat in that game to be very skill expressive either. It's mostly just turning circle simulator. So it's hard to even like out-skill your way in a lot of fights when it's a ton of people. I thought you meant mixed packing meant carnivore turbies. No, but that does happen too. Not as much. Not as much. But mixed packing between carnivores happens a lot. Utah was unmatchable though. Utah was like the true apex of Legacy because it had a really good turning circle, and if you knew how to play it right, you could just get behind an apex and kill them. Because they couldn't turn around to kill you, which was, I think, like, probably one of the dumbest things ever, but I have died to it before, to a pack of omnis, because I couldn't turn around fast enough to bite them. It was so frustrating. But yeah, that's part of the reason there are fights in Legacy where if the other player kind of knows what they're doing, then the fight is just immediately lost. Even if it's like Rex versus Utah, which is just wrong in my opinion. So that's why I kind of don't play Legacy. Pivot turning should be base game for Legacy. It is, but most servers turn it off. Because the other side of the coin is pivot turning was also dumb. Because then it was... Ooh. Hi. Oh, I don't know where he went. Oh my god. Oh, he got on me? Dude, I cannot see him in this fog. I'll tail hit him. He could kill me here, actually. He does have me in third stage. I think I can just run, though. Now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than him at night. I just ran this way. I can't see anything, so I hope I can keep going this way. I'll just outrun his third stage. I feel kind of bad because it's scummy of me for doing this to him, because he played it really well. But I'm pretty sure I could just run away from him forever. Oh, this does go down, though. Okay, I'm going this way now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I think, yeah, there goes the third stage. Perfect. Sorry, Troodon's kind of sad right now and can't actually catch what it's trying to hunt. Let me go back to the body and eat a little bit. He's a good Troodon player, though. I couldn't do much because my turning circle isn't good enough to catch his sprint. If he's smart, he'll track me a bit, too. I think I can just walk back through here, though, and start going back north. How much damage did he do to me? Oh, it's still in green, okay. Thought it was at least in yellow. Yeah, I don't even do enough damage to one-shot him, I don't think. I think Troodon's 75. I don't think he's tracking me. I think he would have caught up by now. I think he knows he's not gonna catch me anyways. I'm 53. This fog is so obnoxious, though. It's a Dilo far to my left. I don't want to try and meet with them. 71%. I should probably go back to West Rail, because that's where the spawn point is. Or one of the spawn points. Maias are still here. It's 2 AM. I mean, growing this style is really taking forever. I mean, I've been playing for 85 minutes, I'm 72%, so... My diets haven't been, like, amazing the whole time either. They've been alright. They haven't been particularly great. I don't know where I've ended up here. Oh. Apparently back in Islands. Man, I got really turned around. I thought I was... Okay, I guess I need to go this way. I thought I was going to go back south. Forgot about diets to kind of new this game. Yeah, diets can make it more difficult. I mean, my diets haven't been that bad. I don't actually know what Dilo's grow time is. I think it's like... Is it like 2 hours? I don't really know. But yeah, the fact my diets haven't been that good is not helping. Just make sure I don't run out of stamina running like this. I'm kind of scared of that Trudon. As sad as it is. He is not a bad Trudon player. I prefer not to get Venom on me when I have fog. It's a Maya. Trues can be scary. Yeah, I just don't normally see, It's not... Oh, that's a trike. No! Get away from me. Not again. It's not as often that you see, like, good Trudon players. Like, this guy's actually pretty decent. The thing is, I can just run away from him forever and then turn around. I just need to make sure I have enough distance before I try turning around. Because he has a better turning circle than I do. And if he tries to go around me like that, I just need to keep running. It's really dumb. Oh, there's a good bite on him. I'm never going to be able to follow him in here. Unless he runs in a straight line. There we go, I got him. That guy was a little tricky. I'm lucky he was solo. If there was more than one, it might have been a bit trickier. How does Trudon Venom currently work? It currently works with, basically how many pounces a Trudon does to you. So if they pounce you 3 times, they put you into a 3rd stage. And then they do, like, triple damage, I think? Something like that. Basically, they do extra damage after pouncing you a certain amount of times. So that's how they kill you, is they pounce you a bunch, and then they kill you. I'm not sure how to feel about you killing that guy. To be fair, he tried to kill me, so... He was asking for it. Can you do a new Dino vid? They're so entertaining. Please don't make me play Dino again. I'm just kidding, though. I'll probably play it at some point. My current order of things is I'm playing Rex whenever it comes out. So I don't know when that's going to be. The current video making is on Sarah. After the Sarah video is out, I will think about what I'm playing, because I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe Omni. I don't know though. And then I'll probably do Rex, and then maybe I'll do Dino again. I will do Dino at some point. It's just a very long process every time I play Dino. Definitely not the easiest thing to record. It's true, on my... That's a lot. I think that's what, like... The start video's done, so don't think about that one. Really, it's just depending on when Rex comes out. Because if Rex comes out soon, then I'll just make a Rex video, and then I'll make another Dino video. Maybe. I don't even bother getting diets out of this thing. I guess. Probably doesn't hurt. Moved up a little bit. Is Rex an ambush hunter because it's slow? I think at full grown it sort of is. I don't really know. I haven't played it or anything. I know it's much faster at like sub-adult stages. Oh, it had eggs. Well, those are still not giving me much. That is a hilariously sized egg for a Trudon. Still waiting for the Stego video? I don't think that's gonna happen. Bunch of eggs. I don't think they're giving me that much diet, though. These are hilariously sized eggs. I do not know why they're that big. A lot of them, too. Like 50-60% growth, it's 50 kilometers an hour. Yeah, that's what I've seen, but I don't really trust anything from the prototype. Next video you're playing with Trosh? I am. I think for pretty much every video I'll be playing with Trosh for the most part, unless he's like really busy with school or something. I typically try my best to play with him, because I don't like playing solo very much. Darko played Rex recently, apparently he's got somewhat good stand rain. Yeah, my problem with Rex right now is I don't trust anything about the prototype, because I know that that prototype Rex that's in the game for some unofficials is like 6 months old, and knowing the devs for the Isle, they change a lot. So I don't trust any of its current stats as it is right now at all. Play some Ark Survival. I haven't played Ark for a minute. Maybe someday I'll do a stream on other games. Is Dino worth it for new players or just a time sink? I would call it a time sink right now until Fish AI are fixed. It certainly isn't worth it until Fish AI are fixed. In my opinion. Which is part of the reason I won't play it right now until after Rex is out. Will I ever do a Path of Titans video stream? Probably not. I just don't enjoy the game very much. I wouldn't want to make a video on something I don't enjoy. There's going to be a fine line between being too OP and unplayably bad. Yeah, that's kind of all of the playables and how they've been. I remember when Sarah first came out, people thought it was not great because Carno was really strong at the time. And now it's like really, really strong. Would you ever do a video where you spawn in as a random egg? I wouldn't be opposed to spawning in, like, through nesting for a video. But I don't think I'd do, like, a random egg, if that makes sense, because I wouldn't want to, like... I don't want to make a video on something I don't want to play, you know? I don't know if I can go down here or not, actually. I think I can. Yeah, we'll be fine. You should nest as a stego. No, I'm not doing a stego vid. What's your favorite dino play? Currently, I play a lot of Serrato. Serrato's really good right now. You can kind of fight a lot of stuff on Serrato. Ooh, I'm gonna have to swim if I want to keep going this way. I don't like that. Actually, I think I can do this. If there's a dino, I just hope he misses. Nice. I dare to swim across the river. I will pass. I do not need to get grabbed by a dino today. What are the best mutations for stego anyways? Other than tactile, that one's obvious. Did I know there's over 12 species of Spinosaurid? I don't think I knew that, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Nesting as a trike? No. Not doing that. Where's the gallery Maias video? No, also not doing that. I pretty much exclusively play things that can, like, actually have the agency to fight other things, if that makes sense. Which narrows it down a lot. But I don't like playing things that are either A, too slow to actually fight, like, or actually choose a fight, which is like stego, or B, too weak to actually fight anything, so like small tiers. So I kind of stick to like mid tiers for the most part. Galley is peak. Galley looks fun, but I don't think I could make a video in the style I typically make videos on it. Also, I hear the Dilos. I kind of want to follow that. How about Trudon? I've made a Trudon video. Because Trudon actually has the agency to go fight things, because it actually has the damage and the speed to back it up. I do need to kind of find water, though. Just watched Trudon video today. That Trudon video was fun. That was right when it first came out, too, I think. So we didn't really know what we were doing. I don't remember if we killed anything. I just remember dying to a Carno and stealing a, like, lung or something from a Serrato. I think the pond is right back in here, if I remember right. Ooh, maybe I'm wrong. Where's the mountain? I thought I was looking at the mountain, but maybe I'm not. Oh no, I'm lost again. Oh, great. How do I do this every time? Did I watch the new Jurassic movie? I have not. I've heard very mixed reviews on it. I need to walk. I think you killed the Omni. That's better than nothing. Oh, here's the rock. Okay. Pond should be this way, then. I think. No, wait, that's the coast. Oh, for God's sake. Where in the world am I? It should be up here. I always forget where this pond is. I always lose it. It's so hot in my room. I have like no AC where I live, so it's always gets hot in my room when I play the owl because my PC is like a space heater. I want to go find those Dilos, but kind of far away. I need water first. I don't know, I'm this bad at finding it consistently. Oh my goodness, I swear. Is it? Is it really down there? I don't know why I can't smell it either. It's annoying. Do I know Trosh IRL or just an online friend? I know him IRL. I met him in high school. So we've been friends for a while. You're nested in with epidermal, tactile, enhanced diet. What reinforced tendons, gastro, and reabsorption. Gotcha. Why reinforced tendons? That's an interesting one. I thought that was for jumping. Maybe I'm wrong. Or no, that one's for fall damage, isn't it? That's why you want that one. Material to create a beast of hips and fight everything. I would kill absolutely nothing. Fall damage is brutal on Stegos. Yeah, I can imagine. I need to pay attention and stop looking at chat and actually find myself some water. I don't... I'm giving up on the pond. I'm giving up. I don't understand. I'll just go to Bush Plains. Congenital is going to be absolutely required once Rex lands. Yeah, absolutely. I think Congenital will be required on pretty much most things once Apexes are involved. Just did a giant circle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, welcome to my navigation, okay? Don't trust me ever. Oh my god. Okay. Case in point. Use a map. I try not to, because I like trying to find things, if that makes sense. Like I like trying to learn the map. I think that's important. But some days I do well, and some days I do not. I know where their water is consistently. The one thing I can never find is the pond in there. That is the one thing I always struggle to find. Because the landmarks for it are not super easy. But I know where the water is back here, so. What did I miss? Not much. I killed like a small Trudon. Which is like nothing, but he was pretty decent. He got me to like yellow, I think. Actually, wait, I walked past it. No, I didn't. No, it's further back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you also missed me getting lost trying to find water. There's water over there, but I'm kind of worried that the Carnos that I heard are over there. Which Carno's really scary. I think that's the only thing I really don't want to see. Also hear Herrera's. But I know there's more water to the right. So I could go over to that as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go over there. That sounds like pain. Those Carnos see me, I'm probably just dead because I'm playing Dilo in the open at daytime. How did I come up with the name Thievian? Well, I've always gone by Thieve for my username, so Theeev. And then I was like, I don't want to use Thieve because it's kind of like, it's my channel, but it's also Trosh's channel, so I didn't want to use Thieve as the channel name. So I was like, okay, what's like a cool iteration of that? And then we came up with Thievian off of that, and we just went with that. I remember though, like, we were trying to think of a channel name for a long time, or like, we tried to think of something that was like a little more like meaningful or something, or like combination of things, and it was like, had a couple of ideas, but then we're just like, let's just do something that like sounds kind of cool and has like some type of meaning to it. So that's how we just ended up with that. Here's the water I was looking for. Just need to hope that Carno doesn't come over here. I guess from here I go to West Rail. Because I heard a couple of Dilos over there, I think. What got you into YouTube in general? That's a long question. I mean, I've kind of always wanted to do it. I was making like YouTube videos when I was like 12 on Minecraft. And it wasn't like I made like one or two. I made like 80 videos or something between like 12 and 15 on Minecraft. And then I had another channel where I made a bunch of videos when I was like 15 to 16. And then I had another channel that I made a couple Valorant videos on. And then I had another channel that I made like Rocket League and other... I've just been doing YouTube forever. I've just always enjoyed it. It's kind of been a hobby of mine. And I've just always enjoyed the idea of like doing it. You know, making videos has always just been very fun. And being able to have kind of a community around it has always been a cool idea for me too, so... So it's, yeah, kind of always just something I've liked. But I never really had, like, success with it until maybe 4 years ago. But I've been doing it for pretty much 10 years now. Do you think you'll ever do a face reveal stream? I don't think so. I've thought about it a little bit, but I don't think so. I don't know, my content doesn't really, like, require a face at all. Like, I think the only, like, real time I could use it would be for streaming, and I don't know. I've never found, like, a huge value in it. I almost prefer to be nameless. That's a Carno. Ooh, is he coming towards me or away from me? I might have to fight him. Try and get as much stamina as I can. We're not even close to night. I don't think he's full grown. Do I make decent money off of YouTube? I make a good amount. Like, nothing I could live off of, but, like, enough that it's, like, you know, it's nice, if that makes sense. Probably safer not to do a face reveal. People can be crazy online. Yeah. Like, I just don't see, like, a reason to do it, if that makes sense. however many channels you have, congrats to getting this one to 56k. Yeah, I think the 5 other channels I have combined have like 3k subs. Because I had like 2 channels that got to like 1,000, and then like my old one when I was like really young that had like 60. And then one in between that also had like 100 or something. So yeah, not much success until I started doing IO content, but I basically took like a break, a year-long break from doing YouTube, and then like basically studied how to make a good YouTube video and like what other people were doing, and just trying to figure out like why I wasn't successful with it. And then I started making, I made one Valorant video that did really well, at least for my standards, did really well. I think it got like 40,000 views or something. It was like 10 minutes long. And then made a couple more Valorant videos, didn't do as well, and then I switched to the IL. And since then, I've been doing that. What's the name of your old one? Depends on which one you want to see. I think one of my old ones is nowadays just my name, so I won't give that one out. But I think, yeah, my old Valorant channel is just my username, so Thiev. T-H-E-V. That one's not that old, though. And it actually has, like, some decent-ish videos on it. That Carno go? He looks to be gone. Okay. To be honest, it's probably not your fault, just the game choice. Nah, I would say, my old videos were bad. I mean, there's a reason I have good production quality today, and that's because I had many videos of bad production quality where I didn't put the time in and didn't really know what I was doing, which is fine. I needed that time to learn, but no, those old videos did not get many views or success because they didn't deserve it. Because I didn't really know what I was doing yet. And that's fine. I was warning. Oh, for God's sake. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna get myself stuck. It takes a long time to get started. My old one got to 3.6k, but I guess the games I played weren't too popular. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I truly don't believe that the popularity of the game is a hard limit on how well a channel can do. I really don't. I think that actually it's totally up to the creator on how well the video does. And if you actually make a video people want to see that's really well made, and oh my god! Well, there's the Carno. That hit me. Okay, well, I might be dead already. Yeah, I am dead. Still alive somehow, apparently. Hi, friend. Okay. Wow, that also hit me. Okay, God. Spam charge is a fun ability. Oh, no. I'm so dead here. How is that hitting me? What? Please fall off this cliff for me. Do me a favor. Oh, perfect. Please tell me you broke your legs. He did not. Okay, well, it's over for me. Hi. Oh, there it goes. No! I was talking to chat. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, my God. He scared the hell out of me. In the forest, too? Man. That scared the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. That actually scared me so bad. There's no eggs. Okay, well, I guess we start. Man, I was so close to full growth, too. I could have gotten congenital, and then I maybe would have lived. Ah. Well, there goes 2 hours. Oh well. We'll try again. Oh, was that the same one I saw earlier, I wonder? It's sanctuary food. I don't know if I want to try that. Maybe I'll try it. We're sorry, it's not your guys' fault. I enjoy talking to chat. I would rather talk to chat and die than live and do nothing, so... Definitely deserve to die there, though. I, kind of let that guy sneak up on me. Look at photosynthetic this time. I don't know what I'm hearing to my right. I got adrenaline now. My hands are shaking a bit. Oof. I looked away for 3 seconds. What happened? I got jumped by a full-grown Carno. That's what happened. Juked him for a little bit, but eventually just got hit by spam charges. Do you think you'll stop YouTube when you get a full-time job? To be honest, I'm currently in grad school and working at the same time. When I get a full-time job, I'll probably have more time to work on YouTube, if anything. So no, I won't stop doing YouTube when I get a job. It might be more difficult to stream. Because right now I just work like part-time, I don't work full-time. But I'll probably have more time to work on videos with a more consistent schedule. My bad thief, I didn't mean to distract you. No, I'd rather have questions, please. Don't worry about it. This is not the first time I've died in the aisle. Nor will it be the last. So do not worry about it. Is that moving? It's probably going to be a Trudon on this. Man, I was so hoping... Oh, it's a boar. Okay, that's actually good. If there's a Herrera, then so be it. I was so hoping that when that Carno went off the cliff, he would break his leg. That was kind of my only hope, and he didn't. Well, I will just sit here and wait. Am I worried about stream sniping? No, I'm not terribly worried. I think it's only happened to me like once or twice. Most time people don't bother. Especially when I'm playing like juvie Dilo, you know? It's like, okay, I've lost 5 minutes of my time. It's whatever. Just a shame it was during a daytime in an area that I really didn't expect to get jumped in that area, because that's more forested, so you don't typically see people in the forest like that. I didn't hear him at all, too. Then I think he was kind of laggy. But that's kind of just the nature of Carno charge. The good news is we actually have food. So a little bit better than last time. I just need to find other Dilos. Oh no, what's behind me? Oh, it's really small. I think it's a baby Trudon. Don't remember if someone asked, but what's your favorite dino to play? Currently, I like Serato. I feel like Serato has the most agency in the game, so I like playing it the most. You can kind of fight anything if you're good enough with it. I feel like every other carnivore, it's like there's things you cannot hunt. Like Carno, for example, just cannot hunt anything bigger than like Tenno. It can't even hunt Tenno very well either. Serrata, you can kind of do anything. Sure, some things are like not great. I don't think fighting Stego's great, but it's doable. Man, I was so close to full grown too. I think it was like 90%. I think I'm northeast as well, which is not great. Not that the west or south part of the map was really much better, though, I guess. Sarah's great, especially solo. Yeah. Sarah's solo or duo is really fun. As long as you don't run into, like, huge groups, you can pretty much fight anything. I can't tell if you would be a dog or cat guy and it's bothering me. I'm definitely more of a dog person. I've grown up with dogs, and I also worked in a kennel for like 4 years, so definitely more of a dog person. But I don't mind cats. Both are good. Can dinos be in here? I forget. I feel like I've seen one in here like once. Here, deer as well. Actually, getting deer would be kind of nice. Is there gastrolus too? Wouldn't mind getting gastrolus. These gastrolus? They sure look like it. Hmm. I guess this is just a road. When you think Donnie releases Rex or Aloe officially, that is a good question. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. If you want my honest thoughts, I thought it was gonna be 4 months ago. But I think they're doing an engine update too, which I think is really good. I'm glad they're doing an engine update. So it's taking longer. I'm not confirmed on that, but I think they're doing an engine update. I don't know. Like, it could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. I don't even want to give a guess because I genuinely don't know. It could be literally any time. Are there any gastrolas here? Like, at all? Oh, these are gastrolas. There we go. Okay, at least there's a lot more food around. I hope I don't get one-shot by Herrera. Did I miss anything important? Well, you missed me dying if you weren't here for that, but other than that, no. Just getting food as a juvie again. These gastroliths want me... Can I eat these, please? Please let me eat rock. I want to eat rock. Okay. It's very specific. You died again? I only died once. I've only died once. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's right by the bush over here. Got it. What is a gastrolith and how do you figure out where they are? Gastrolith is basically you can eat a rock and it'll make your stomach, so this, go down faster while these stay the same, so your diet stay the same. So basically it lets you get more diet. And it's essentially the long and short of it. As in finding where they are, it's used to be like just any rocks on the ground. Like any area with like a bunch of rocks on the ground were typically gastroliths, so like they look kind of like this. So like right here I can forage for a gastrolith, I think. Right here. But typically they reduced where they spawn, I think. So now they're a little less obvious. But you can typically just look for any place that kind of looks like rocks like this, and you'll get a prompt to like eat a gastrolith. But it's not the most consistent or obvious thing in the world. How good are you at PvP versus a Dilo? Do you mean as a Dilo or versus a Dilo? Because as a Dilo, I'm not great. Versus a Dilo, if I'm on like Carno or Serato, I feel fine most of the time, unless there's a lot of them. Versus a Dilo, I would say I'm good enough that I could take like 3... I could probably take at least 3 Dilos on Serato if it was not nighttime. Same thing on Carno. Oh, there is a Trudon. Oh, there he goes. 5363. Okay. 116. Yeah, basically, eating gastroliths will make you hungrier, which means you can eat more food and get more diet. Favorite is Solocera versus the pack of raptors? Yeah. That's always fun, because you can kill if you can kill one raptor, then you get body buff, and it becomes a lot harder for the raptors. There we go, there's a gastrolith. There's a lot of AI in this area, too. So it's not a worm. No, it is not a worm. It is a rock. It is a rock that is intended to help digestion. Can you beat a Juvie Rex as an adolescent Dilo? I have no idea. Probably. Almost certainly. But I have not played on any servers with Rex, so I don't really know anything about Rex matchups. to 120. Well, this has been a lot easier than the first time I grew, at least. Hope there's more deer. Make my life easier. What is that? Something just ran. It's pretty small, whatever it was. I don't know why these gastroliths are so inconsistent. Trying to fill up your belly with rocks as a starving Judy was not a good idea. No. No, it was not. They do actually just make you starve faster. That is kind of their purpose, unfortunately. They do not give food, which is deceiving, I recognize. As a new player, there is nothing that would tell you that rocks don't give you food. It does just say forage. But yeah, they do just make you starve quicker. But yeah, basically you eat one, you get this little thing ingesting gastrolith for like a minute. And then you get hungrier for a minute. It's like, I think it like doubles your hunger rate or something like that. But the Isle is so new player friendly, yes. The most new friendly, oh my god, English. The most new player friendly game I know. The Isle. Oh, this game badly needs a tutorial, but I'm hoping the devs put one in eventually. There's a lot this game does not tell you. Which, a part of it is fun to figure out on your own. But also, like, sometimes it's also good to, you know what a gastrolith is and what it does. I think there's more deer this way too, which is good. We're 25% grown already, so we're growing pretty quick. Finding which bushes are edible and which are just there to cook your PC was tragic. That's like the first time I played Rust, and I was trying to figure out what rocks I could hit to actually get materials from, and it just ended up me hitting everything that was like vaguely looking like a rock when there was only like a specific one you can hit. Okay, we got a full S diet. I think there's another dots diet, right? I guess there's the one back here that we left. Like, this stream has been horrendously boring, unfortunately. I fought a Trudon and one Carno, and I died to the one Carno. Such is the Isle sometimes, though, unfortunately. Why can I not? Please let me drink. There we go. I don't know why sitting fixes that, but it does. I've left and came back and now he's a baby. How did you die? I died because I got jumped by a full-grown Carno. And there was unfortunately not much I could do about it. Are there any gastros over here? That would make my life easier. That's the problem now. I can't tell where the gastros are. Like, visually. Just have to run around and hope for a prompt. Goes back here, wasn't it? Gastrolith? There we go. I think the most infuriating part of my game experience is being robbed by the birds on arc pages when you start. Yeah. Yeah, they do a lot of damage too. I always die to those. I'd sit there and try and get my stuff back like an idiot, and just die. I was not a very good arc player. Am I going to be solo for this stream? Probably. For today, at least. Okay. Oh, that's rotten now. Okay, we're gonna need to find new AI. Should be some this way. There's deer over here, I think. Is that a bunny? I don't really need a bunny. Well, I could go for the dots diet. Oh my goodness, my frames. What just happened? That was some melody. Oh, is that deer? That might be deer. No, it's another bunny. Oh, I'm always getting baited by bunnies. Man, are they on... Why do I have food poisoning? Wait, when did I get food poisoning? There's a salt lick right here. When did I get food poisoning? I really don't want to vomit. That would be terrible if I vomited. There's a salt lick right here, though, I think. I hope that gets rid of it. I don't remember if it does. It did. Okay, thank God. Vomiting would have been terrible. I think I'm hearing other footsteps. I know, I do too. There's deer, like, up on the cliff somewhere that I want to get, but I can't get that far. I think I'm just gonna run towards this random dots diet and hope it's a boar. And not another player. I can't go that way. Like, I have to focus so much on just not dying to terrain. Oh, okay. Well, Close enough. Never mind. What software do I use to edit long-form videos? 3 things mostly. And that is Premiere Pro for video editing, so like stitching stuff together, or doing voiceover and all that fun stuff, music, whatever. Yeah, zooms, what have you, all that. We use Blender to make the intros and any animated stuff. And then I use OBS to record and stream, which is what I'm using now. And we use a little bit of Photoshop if there's any painting involved. It's a Serato in like Highlands Delta area. What, did that dot sty just disappear? There's one behind me now. We go to that, I guess. I don't think that was there a moment ago. Maybe it was the one I just ran past. Ooh, that might be in the water. Actually, no, it isn't. Hoping this is a boar. It's a boar. Good. Nice. Last thing, let me get him out. I always get so mad from the littlest things now. Yeah, the game can be frustrating. It's definitely a game that tests your patience. Thankfully, I typically have plenty of patience. But I have definitely gotten very upset over this game before, so I'm sure all of us have. It can be very frustrating sometimes when you put so many hours into something and then have it all gone. It's a very all or nothing game. You either lose everything or you lose nothing. Which I think makes it frustrating for some. And sometimes you just get unlucky too. So that added factor of being very all or nothing and a little bit of RNG makes it very annoying sometimes to newer players or people who aren't expecting it. You can lose 8 hours of your life because you drank in the wrong spot. Yep, pretty much. But it's about knowing the right spots to drink. So. The game can be rewarding at the same time, too, so. I've had some really good moments in this game. That was Trudon's jump noise. I think it's just ambience, though. Okay, I think the move from here is like a water axis highlands, which is my normal route. Because I don't see much else in terms of food around. Yeah, that one dot's died. I just couldn't find it. Actually, no, that's the same boar, isn't it? Never mind. I might want to find those deer. I keep hearing them. I'm still in full stir. I need to be careful. Oh, was that a deer? There we go. That's one. There we go. I think the one thing I don't like about Dilo is you feel very, very useless until you get to actually unlocking Venom. When's the next vid coming? Oh, I wish I knew. Hopefully soon. Basically just trying to finish the intro on it. So, as soon as we get the intro done on it, it should be out. But it has been taking longer than usual just due to render times and all of that fun stuff. Are there gastroliths around here? I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I think there's some over here if I remember right. I'm not positive. Yeah, there are. Perfect. Good night, boy. It's fun having you here. Let's see. Where did I put the deer? You think you'll use this program for the intros again if it turns out good? Oh, it's the same program we've always used. So the program hasn't changed. So we'll definitely use it again. But, yeah, it's more of just the technique we're using is a little different, so the render time is longer. It looks visually better, which is nice. But, it also means that it takes longer, so it's a trade-off, but I think it's worth it for certain scenes. My deer died in a bush. I don't remember where, though. Oh, there it is. Perfect. This is gonna be so peak because I already thought the intro was awesome. Yeah, I've seen, like, what we have so far. It's pretty good. It looks pretty good. But we have a ways to go on it, so... For now, I'm just prepping the bulk of, like, the actual gameplay video. Which has been very fun. I'm actually really excited for it. Why can I not smell the deer that I killed? I keep forgetting where it is. I probably should look a little harder. Oh, it's a packy down by the coast. Where? I'm gonna need another gastrolith. I can find another deer if I have to. Oh, I can forage here? Really? Oh, I guess right here probably, huh? Doesn't stand a chance to get the packy. I don't even have venom yet. He would bonk me so hard if I try to go for the packy. Where's that deer? There it is. Nice, there we go. I can't wait any longer, I'm too excited. It'll be good. Hopefully it won't be that much longer. 99% of hunters go home before they win big. Well, I'm the 1%. I choose to live. Do I have full S diet? I do. I could go to the beach, but that would be quite the distance. Trying to think of what direction I need to go from here. I think I need to go southwest. So, like, this way. Oh, there's my first mutation. My second mutation, and venom. Okay. Alright, I think it's time to move now. I can actually play the game. Where's Gastro? There we go. Alright, it's time to move. Hopefully I do not die again and I actually get to make it to full dawn. And maybe I can actually find another Dilo. It's been like 3 hours and I haven't found one. I feel like, do people just not play Dilo these days very much, or... I know, like, a lot of people like Sarah and Carno, but... I think Dilo's pretty good. Surprised I haven't seen any. I saw like 6 the other day, too. So I'm surprised there's not too many today. They're going the right way. Okay, well... Oh, baby Serrato sounds like a good meal. Ah, yes, call your buddy over here. That would be perfect. That's a Dino. Yes, yes, keep one calling. Come on. You want a one call again? You heard me. He might have heard me and he shut up. That's annoying. He could be in any bush. I need him to one call again. That's a 10-0. Oh, why does he have to be smart? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Serrato that was one calling. A really small one. Oh, I wish that wasn't rotten. Oh. That's his friend. His friend is really far away. This is a boar. That would actually be perfect. Okay, unless it does that. Really? Okay, come on. We're not a mountain goat. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Am I going to stream before the next video? Probably not, I imagine. I imagine I'll just work on trying to get the video out, and then post the video and then stream. After it's already out. That'll probably be the order of things. It really just does depend on how long it takes. Is it an Omni video? It's a Serrato video. Been playing a lot of Serrato recently, so chose to do that. That is another deer, I think. Oh, it's another boar. I actually don't want to kill it yet, because I want it to rot late. Am I full grown? No, not even close. I am 45% grown. I was pretty close to full grown, and then I died. Is there something behind me? I'm gonna go over here. What's your favorite video from your channel / intro on your channel? I think my favorite overall video is... Ooh, I hear those Sarahs. My favorite video overall is probably the Dino video. In terms of videos I've made. Not to record and make, if that's what... There's two different questions. In terms of actual video, like, the video itself, it's probably the Dino video. In terms of making it, I don't know. Because that Dino video is probably the most effort we've ever put into a video before. In terms of intros, I really like... I really like the Dino video intro. I really like the Serato intro for the more recent Serato video, which was like a year ago, but I digress. And I really like the old, like one of my first videos, the old Carno video. Had a pretty fun intro on it too. That's like an old one that I like. I don't know, half the intros I like look back on, I'm like, yeah, it was great. And then the other half of them, I'm like, God, what were we thinking? I don't know. People want Dino again, it would be peak after peak. Okay, but I will also say, the Dino video might be my favorite video on the channel, but it was easily also, like, top 3 for most annoying videos to make. Because that video took actually forever to make. That and the 2 legacy videos all took super long. Is Trosh in the server video? He is. He's in most of it. The majority of it. But I will play Dino at some point again. I don't think I'll ever play Legacy again. But I will say this. My plan right now is I'm not gonna go like crazy all out on a video until Rex comes out fully. And when Rex comes out fully, I will try and make the best video I possibly can. That is kind of the goal right now. But I think this video that's coming out soon, the Sarah video, is really good. I'm actually really happy with it. Do I ever plan to make Stego gameplay? I'm assuming that would be a video. The answer to that is no. Because it's super boring. And it doesn't make for very good footage for a video. Will you ever see a Galley Mime stream or video? Well, I've streamed Galley before. Like one of my earlier streams. Probably never gonna see a video on it. But, maybe streaming, I don't know. Galley's kind of funny, so. But yeah, you'll never see me play, like, Stego for, like, a video. Or probably not even Trike, for that matter, just because I don't really play herbivores very much. I think I only have, like, 2 herbivore videos on the channel, and it was Tenno and Packy. And B, I don't like playing things that are super slow. So, I don't think I'll ever play Stego. I have played it. I've played a full Stego life. I've also played most of a Trike life. And you kind of just don't do anything. I don't know. I just find it really boring. Do I have any other friends who play the Isle? Other than Trosh? Not really. I have a couple other friends. If we're talking about IRL friends, then not really. I have like online friends who I play with, of course. But in terms of IRL friends, not really, no. Some kind of limiter would be good for certain dinos because when Rex comes out to officials, there'll be a full of them. There's certain servers that do that, so you could always play those. I get the idea of a limiter, but at the same time, I think you should also be able to play what you want to play. But there are unofficials that like limit. If there's too many of one thing, they'll make it so people can't spawn in as it. I don't really know where I am. Oh, that's interesting. Let me think. I need to go south, I think. I don't really need any more dots diet. I'm pretty full on it. Going much faster than my other Dilo, so that's very good. I'm probably too big for Sanctuary, huh? Was that a bunny? I think it's a bunny. Well, actually, deer would be good. Where is a deer? I heard it. There it is. Nice. Hello? Where am I going? There we go. I haven't played the Isle in a while. Can't you play as human? I think you can. I think you can play as human on unofficial. I'm not sure if you can on officials. But I know like certain officials have it as an option. But I think humans are still very bare bones. What is that? What's that lag spike? What was that? Okay. That's fun. Well, I wanted to fight him, but now I'm too hurt to. That was crazy. I went to like 5 frames right as I got close to him. Well, that sucks. I kind of wanted to fight him. His organs would be nice. I have Gastro, so if he sticks around, I can try it again. He might track me? Yeah, he could. That's why I'm trying to sit. Trying to get rid of the bleed. It's fine. I can always just run away from him. I'm not going to bleed out. Oh, he's down there. I saw his back for a minute. He won't catch me. I'm way faster than he is. As long as I run in a straight line, I'll be fine. Just need to make sure I have somewhere to go. I'm only at 400 HP, huh? He's not that big, though. He's probably only 30%. If I didn't lag spike and walk into his ult bite, I think I would have been fine. There's a body that way. He's probably on it. My night vision is being weird. Only in yellow, it's not horrible. I did bite him once. Am I gonna stream till adult? I might. I don't know. I also need to eat dinner soon. I'm getting hungry in real life. If I die again, I'll probably end stream. I'll say that much. This would be good. I can heal off of this. If I could kill it. My goodness. Haven't played the Ion, planning to buy the game soon. What's the strongest dino for solo player? For solo player on... It depends. It really depends. I think for new players, the best solo is probably Serato. Because you can kind of just right-click your way out of a lot of situations. I think that's him down there, isn't it? No, that's two Carnos. Never mind, we're gonna go this way. That is two full-grown Carnos down there. I think they might have killed that Sarah. It's probably Sarah. Sarah's really strong. If you were to ask me what I'd prefer to play solo, it would actually be Carno. Because Carno can run away from stuff. There are times where you get caught as a solo Serato player, and there is nothing you can do but die. Because 4 Tenos or 4 Carnos or 4 Dilos or whatever just ran over the hill and are looking at you. If you're playing Carno, as a solo, you can actually run away from stuff because you're fast. So that would be my argument. So if you really want to fight stuff, like anything, I would play Sarah, but Sarah's also easier to grow because it can eat rotten stuff. But if you're looking for a little bit more challenge to grow, but better for getting out of situations, I think Carno is good. Steve, what time is it for you? It is 7:30 p.m. Well, 7:22 p.m. for me. So, a little bit late, but not terribly so. But I do need to eat soon. I don't know who killed this deer. I don't mean to keep eating these gastrolas. I'm trying to eat the body. There we go. %61%. It's not terrible. Could definitely fight the Serato if he's still alive. But I don't want to die to Carnos again. That would be annoying. I wonder if that Serato's dead. I'll probably see bones. Do I use NVIDIA filters? I do not. Oh, there's dots back there. That might be him. Serato's dots. I feel like Dilo is such a weird diet. Like Boar, Tenno, Serato. Then you have also like Dilo and Maya. Then you also have like Sea Turtle. It's such a weird diet to me. I don't know. A little diversity never hurt. True. True. But it's a weird diet. I wonder if that Serrato is dead. I don't know what that is. But it does appear to be dead. Oh, that is the Serrato, I think, isn't it? No, that's a Dilo. Oh, man, bro. I finally see a Dilo and it's dead. This is an organ, though. Never mind, that is not an organ. I'm going back up on the hill. I'd hate that. I'm not eating the other Dilo. That would not be good. I'd prefer to not have muscle spasms. What do I study in the part of psychology that I like? Largely decision making. So basically how your brain reads inputs from your environment and reacts to stimuli. It's a lot of like neuroscience stuff that's annoyingly complicated, and honestly a lot of it is stuff that we as human beings don't actually fully understand ourselves, so it's a science but an inexact one because we don't have the full understanding of the brain. Can you explain how people see black and blue in that stupid dress? I actually don't know. That's a good question. I'm not actually sure. It's probably something to do with the cones and rods in your eyes and how they interact with the occipital lobe in your brain. But I couldn't tell you why people see it differently. Theory of knowledge is a good class. Have you ever taken it? I haven't. I took logic, which was very frustrating. That was a very difficult class. Much more difficult than I thought. How do you see it in gold and white? I think, if I remember right, I think I saw it in gold and white. I don't know, that one's a weird one. I can't remember. I feel like I remember actually studying that, but I don't remember. I don't know, it's been a year since I've done anything with neuroscience, so it's my memory's not the best for it. $183, 67%. Okay. We're almost to where we were when I died the first time. I think I was like 80% or something when I died the first time. I think I'm just gonna play it safe though. I just want to live. Thieves try to explain color to a born blind man. I don't think there's an easy way to explain something that can only be explained by itself. I need to go back for water. I'm kind of a little scared of the two Carnos I saw. I will absolutely be their lunch if they see me. Yeah, that's an AI. I always get so worried because I hear extra footsteps because of the AI. I think the sanctuary is this direction, if I remember right. Oh, no. Really? I'm not... Okay, well, I guess I'm going back up. I need to go eat again. I can't believe I didn't just break my leg. I need to get out of wounded status, though. My stamina regen's gonna be horrible. Ugh, God. I hate how easy it is to do that in this game. Actually, that's Dilo's again. They northeast? I think they're northeast. Have I broken a bone before? No, I have not. I've been lucky enough not to have. Okay, I'm out of wounded status. That's good at least. Same, we're basically twins. I've gotten lucky. I've sprained... The funny thing is, growing up, I was pretty injury prone. Like, I've like, sprained my ankle, like, twice. So it's kind of messed up. I've dealt with, like, a couple of infections on, like, different things. I've gotten bit by a dog. Just random stuff, but I've never broken anything. So I've avoided, like, major injury in that sense. But lots of annoying minor injuries. Like, a year ago, I had, like, a problem with, like, my toe as well, so I had to get, like, my toenail surgically removed. That was not fun at all. Just annoying things like that. But no bone breaks. So, we have that to thank at least. Dog bites suck? Yeah, they do. I've got a nice scarf with it. Does it hurt without your toenail? It felt weird, but it does grow back, so that's good. So I have a toenail again now, but I didn't for like about a year. Two concussions isn't fun. That's why I'm confident I'm gonna have CTE. You probably won't get CTE from two concussions. That is something I actually studied, was CTE. It's very unlikely you get it from just two, but try not to get any more. That's the plan. Sprained or broke my pinky toe? That sounds very painful. To be honest, though, if you sprain or break one of your toes, it'll probably, like, you'll probably know. Like, it'll look, like, really bruised or something. Oh, I hear Carnos again. Oh, Carnos are the bane of my existence, and I've seen so many of them. Trike northeast. Maybe I'll try northeast, see if there's any Dilos out there. They took off your toe? No, they took off my toenail. Not my toe. Thank God it wasn't my toe. No, they took off my nail. Which was not a fun experience, but yeah. Something about like my existing toenail had like dislodged from the plate, so it was like embedded in my skin. And not like... It wasn't doing the things it was supposed to be doing, basically. So then I had to get it taken off, which was not fun. Couldn't walk for a few days. But it wasn't that bad, all things considered. Other people have dealt with worse. Broke my collarbone because I went sledding and went off a big jump into a tree. Yeah. That would do it. I'm surprised I haven't broken a bone. Because I used to do that, where I would go sledding, like, and not really care for my safety all that much, and I somehow never broke anything doing that. Trees are dangerous? Yes, they are. Especially when doing snow activities. I probably should have broken something by now, but I've kind of lucked my way out of it. That Carno's in Highlands, I think. Seems like there's a couple of them, though. What's going on? Not much. I'm trying to get this Dilo to full grown. Attempt number 2. I'm really hoping I can find more Dilos, but... my water's kind of low, too. I'll go downriver and drink. Growth am I at? 78. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. What's the difference between Legacy and Avrim? Is it like a different game? It is basically a different game, yeah. Legacy is what the Isle developers used to work on back in 2018? That's a Carno call. It's a 4 call, though. I don't know, when's the last time the Isle devs updated Legacy? Does anyone know? Because I think by the time I started playing the Isle in 2021, Legacy had been abandoned already. So I don't actually remember. Okay, I don't want to get jumped by a Carno again either, so we're going to try and figure out where he is before he figures out where I am. I think he's fighting raptors, though. He's probably by Raptor Rock. I think I am just going to go right on around them. And I will be on my way. Oh, you know what? I can go into the cave and drink in there. That's what I'll do, because then I can go through it. Snow biome would be pretty. Snow biome would be great, but I think I would prefer just a full map in snow versus a biome. I think a snow biome on this map would look very odd. Be off-putting. Wait, did I miss the cave? Oh, it's right back there, isn't it? They paused Legacy in 2018 and added one last update in 2019. Okay. Yeah, basically, for difference, Legacy is from 2019, and visually a downgrade from Evrima on an older engine, and in my opinion, just not as good in terms of combat and animations and visuals, and is missing a lot of things that Evrima has, like mutations and all of that stuff. And then Evrima is the newer version of the game that they've been working on since basically 2020. So for the past 5 years, which is what I am playing now. But I have a couple of videos on Legacy, and you can see the difference visually. Because I have like a Rex video and a Giga video, and those were played on Legacy. Really, the only reason to play Legacy is because it has a bigger roster. So there's more dinos to play in Legacy. But at the cost of those dinos not being very unique at all, other than just having a model and a damage and health difference. I feel like basically Legacy is a far less fleshed out version of Evrima, with more dinos and worse graphics. And a combat system that I really don't like. So I typically just play Evrima. I'm curious, how many of you guys have been through these caverns? Because I came here for the first time like a month ago, and I had no idea that these existed. They're pretty cool, though. Honestly, didn't expect for you to still be streaming while I came back. I'm trying to get this thing to full grown before I get off. That's kind of my goal here. That's either I die or I get to full grown. And then I'll end stream, because I do need to eat. Did I die? I died once, like an hour and a half ago or something. But I haven't died since. And here we go. Now we're on the other side of the volcano. So from here we can go to Delta. If we want. Or I could just make my way back to Islands and South Plains. Does Nocturnal Mutation give you full night vision? No, Nocturnal basically gives you a speed and stamina boost during night. It doesn't actually do anything to your night vision. Is that cave new? I have 1,000 hours. I've never seen it. Yeah, it's newer. I had never seen it as of like a month ago. And now I started using it as part of kind of my way of traversing the map, because it's a nice way of getting through the mountain. And you can also drink there, and it's really safe. You just gotta be careful of whether or not there's other people in there, because if there are, it's you're probably gonna have to fight. have a question about this game. Is it complete yet, or is it still in early access? It's still very much in early access. There is so much to this game that isn't in the game yet. I think this game is going to take another 10 years to finish, at least. What is that? Please don't be another bunny. It's a bunny. I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of other dinos they want to add to the game. Different systems that they want to add. They want to add humans to the game eventually and have a full system for them. So there's a lot to the game that it doesn't currently have that they're working on. No idea if we'll ever see everything, but definitely a lot of cool ideas the devs have had. It's part of the reason I like continue playing the game too, is I'm just very excited for the future of it. What I think the new dino will be after Rex? I think it'll probably be Aloe after Rex. It will likely be Aloe. It's gonna be Aloe, Kentro, and Ostro after Rex. And then from there, who knows? Actually, I think the devs do know. I think there is a list. But I don't actually know what the list is. It's like Aloe, Ostro, Kentro, Barry, I think. And then after that, it gets a little more blurry. I'm not sure. I think Omniraptor's in there somewhere. Or like Quetz. I think Quetz is pretty far down the list, but I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't really know. So this game is Jurassic Park. It's pretty modeled after Jurassic Park. It's definitely not the same, but it definitely takes a good amount of inspiration from it, yeah. I don't mind seeing somebody out here. I'll find another Dilo. Just one. It'd be nice to have company. To make it to the bridge. Okay. The problem is I need to cross the river here. And the last time I crossed here, Trosh got grabbed by a dino. So I don't particularly want to. But I don't really know of a safe way around it. Dino Central. I know, that's what I'm worried about. I don't know a good way to cross, though. What is better, unofficial or official? I prefer... Okay, for a really long time, I preferred unofficials. Or, sorry, officials. For a long time, I preferred officials. And then, as of, like, about a month or two ago, I started playing unofficials because there's a lot of hackers. And unofficials are the best way to avoid cheaters. Okay, we crossed, thank God. So as of right now, I'd recommend unofficials, just because if you play officials, you will just run into rampant mix packing and cheaters, which is really not fun. But, yeah, I think playing either low rules unofficial or officials is, probably pretty decent. You cross their main highway from water access? I know, but my only solution would be running all the way back and going across the bridge, which would have taken forever. The speed of which hackers went from "lol, I beat them" despite their hacking to officials now unplayable is ridiculous. Yeah, the problem is that hackers started being able to like. There's two cheats that became really, really prevalent. It was the one tap hack, where basically they'll run up to you as like a baby Omni or something and just one tap you, which is just like just so frustrating when that happens. Um, and the fling hack, where a hacker could just fling the entire server like 1,000 meters into the air, and then just everyone would die. So there was basically like, and it was to the point where I pretty much got cheated on almost every play session. So pretty much every time I played, it was pretty guaranteed. What is going on with my water symbol? Every time I played, it was pretty guaranteed that I'd die to a cheater, which just sucked. So I swapped to unofficial. The east side of river is less populated. They usually chill down south near swamp. To the west, split by the long rock split. Interesting. I did get grabbed here the other... Or I didn't get grabbed, but Trosh got grabbed the other week here. What are the dots, divots, and bumps on the scent bar symbolize? North and south. So this is south, the down arrow. This is north, the up arrow. So the way I traverse the map and how I navigate is I know where I am. Like I'm currently by the river here. And I'm going south because I want to go to... I'm going kind of south. I'm going kind of south because I want to go to South Plains. And try and find other Dilos. So I'm following my compass, but I also have been here enough times that I know which direction it's in. I'm almost full grown, 93%. Oh, baby Tenno, that could be interesting. Ooh. I'm not going to pass this up, though. They really don't do a good job at explaining things for new players. They don't explain anything to new players. There is no tutorial for this game. I think it's just not, it's not the biggest priority for them right now. There are other things that they want to work on as developers. There's some good guides on YouTube. But, yeah, in terms of the actual game itself, there's no tutorial. So there's a lot of, like, symbols and, like, button presses and random things that are like, oh, that does something. Like, something like Omni, for example. If you pounce onto something as an Omni, so you use your right click to pounce, right? You then have to click either left click or right click to do two different types of pounces. One does bleed damage and one does damage. But if you don't know that, you'll just sit there and do nothing. So a lot of new Omni players just don't even know how to do damage on the thing. Which is kind of sad to see. Can I go this way? I cannot. I like that, just jump in and figure it out, throw more food. I like it, but I also feel like I would like it if there was minimal guidance, you know? But the part I don't like is it causes new players to quit. Which sucks. Because I want to see the player base do well, you know? I think this game is really fun once you understand it, but getting to the point that you understand it takes a lot of persistence. Oh my goodness. I think it's because I'm turning my night vision on that I'm lagging. This game reminds me of DayZ in terms of difficulty. It's kind of on a similar scale. Not quite as bad as DayZ, but it's definitely on a similar scale. so close to full grown. Have a good night's speed for him. I will probably also be taking my leave here soon as well once I get this thing to full grown, because I need to go eat. But we'll get this thing to full grown first. Or die trying, I suppose. A tutorial would increase player count significantly, I feel. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the other thing too is like, and the cool thing that I've always thought about for the Isle is like, the devs have never advertised their game. And they've done this well without ever advertising it at all. So I just think about how well the game would do if it was actually advertised a bit. Because I think this game is great. It's just kind of sitting there, like, waiting to be in a more finished state so it can actually be presented to a larger community of people. I know this game from YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone either knows this game through A, like YouTube videos, like mine, or B, they had a friend who played, and then they started playing. That's how I got into it. I had no idea what this game was until Trosh showed it to me. And he only knew what it was because he was playing in like 2016, because he saw some YouTube videos on it. I really hope this game doesn't get bought up by some crappy AAA company. I really don't think that the devs would ever sell this game. I really don't. Like, say what you want about them, but I do think they have a lot of passion for the game, and they wouldn't want to see it get taken into somebody else's hands. I also don't think a AAA company would buy a game in this genre. I don't think there's faith in this genre being big enough. But I do think it can turn into something big. If I could find my way off the cliff, though, that'd be great, too. I recently discovered this game for like 4 to 6 years. It's niche. It is niche. The cool thing, though, is, like, I know there's interest in this game, because I've had videos, like, do really well, and, like, reach people who aren't in the Isle space. And people are always like, oh, this game, like, looks really cool. Like, I've never played it, but it looks cool. And I just think it's really cool that there's people like that who are interested in it that have never played it. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm stuck on the longest cliff in the world. And it's raining and foggy, so I can't even see where I'm going. Oh, there we go. There's full grown. And we'll get congenital for the last one. Alright, I'm going to try and get off this cliff, and then I will probably log. But we'll get off the cliff first. I think the resurgence of Jurassic World helped. It might have, actually. That you're not wrong. It probably did. I don't know. There was a big spike in overall like player interest in like last December because there was like some streamers playing the game, and there was like a big video or two that were made on the game. That's kind of how the Isle has always been. It's just word of mouth and like random people playing it and making videos and all that. I think that's always been like really cool though about the community. Like if you're a part of this community, it's like you want to be a part of it and kind of have to seek it out a little bit. Okay, we're back on the path. But I am going north and I want to go south. Have I ever played Path of Titans? No. Well, yes, but no. Yes, but no. I've played it for like 5 hours and I didn't really enjoy it. But yes, I've played it. Did not really like it. Okay, I don't know where this road goes. I'm kind of using all my stamina, though. Peak gaming. Yes, very peak. Me running in the rain at night in the fog. Okay, I think I'm gonna log out here because I think I'm kind of close to Highlands. I've got my full-grown Dilo. So I think I'm gonna call it because I need to go eat dinner because it is now 8 p.m. I'm gonna log in this bush. Okay, y'all. Well, it was very fun. I at least got to full grown, even though I died once, but it was fun either way. Hopefully I will have a video out soon, and you guys can actually enjoy that, so. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night or morning or whatever, depending where you are. I'll see y'all later. Peace.